Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cindy. I finished reading my very first book in 2026 and I want to talk about it. That book happens to be Circe by Madeline Miller. This is a Greek mythology retelling about Circe, a witch, who is the daughter of Helios, the sun god, and Perse, the guardian of fountains and streams. We meet Circe, who is a very black sheep of the family because she is not as beautiful as her mom and she's not as powerful as her father, the great Helios, the sun god. The thing that's very interesting about Circe is that she has a fascination towards mortals. She finds it to be very interesting, and to the point that it led her to fall in love with this mortal, that she turned him into a god, and she thought that for all her effort to him, that he will marry her and take her as a wife. But his true self came out. He didn't want her as a wife. He wants a pretty nymph, not her. Feeling very hurtful, she got revenge and turned that pretty nymph into an ugly beast, I believe an octopus. And she got so much courage in her that she confessed to her father how she has power, the audacity to argue with him, saying he is wrong. That really made her father Helios very upset. So him and Zeus decide to exile her to a remote island, and they want to use her as an example because they don't really like the idea of witchcraft. Circe's life is very peaceful until she has to deal with gods sending their disobedient daughters to her island for her to discipline. And this attracted a lot of sailors to her shore because they realized that there's an island full of female beings, because she wants no one on our island, especially these sailors who have horrible personality and they are not nice. They ill-treat her. And as a result, she turned them into what they truly are, pigs. But one of the sailors caught her attention, the great Odysseus. This book made me realize how much of a jerk Odysseus can be, because he doesn't care about others. He cares about himself only, how he can make himself great. The author does an excellent job of writing romantic scene. The romance is there, the spice is there, but it's very played out really discreetly, because I guess the author doesn't want to rely heavily on smut in her book, and she wants to focus more on the whole Greek mythology retelling, how she wants to portray these characters. I think if you are not a person who likes a slow burn kind of love story, then this book may not be it for you, because this was quite a journey to read for me, because we're going through Circe's journey to find herself and find the love of her life. To all the people who read this book has a message that no matter who you are, there is somewhere out there someone waiting for you. No matter who you are, no matter what you are, someone will love you. I think that's a very cute and great message to tell anyone when they read this book, because we can all think ourselves as an odd child when we first came out in the world, and then on our life journey we develop ourselves and we meet people who shape us to be who we are, and this is how Circe became who she is. That's why I gave Circe 4 out of 5 stars. So have you read this book, or did you read any books in 2026 that you finished? Let me know below. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for upcoming videos and I will see you soon.